To get too excited about the whole cleaning process, and you want to take a sneak peek, and what you want to what most people typically want to do is they want to immediately start washing it down just to see the results. They're super excited. But if you can't wait for whatever reason, grab a dry piece of fabric or microfiber cloth or toilet paper, even though toilet paper is not really good because it clumps up and breaks up really easily. Or grab like a paper towel and then dry a little area just to see how it looks. Something like this. See, so without me even, using water and wasting a lot of time, all I did was wipe. And that's how it looks. See where I wiped it? And what you want to do is ensure that it's really, really dry with no water. Now, if I grab the phone, the camera's on this side, but if I grab the phone and I show you guys can still see some hard water spots. Especially in this area right here where my finger's at. See that right there? There's still some right there. And it can also be from this side. So to really check that, you can clean this side a little bit. Okay. See, but I can definitely still see some hard water spots, some build up there, especially in this area. See that? So, since that was a little sneak peek, what you want to do is apply more of the solution and allowing that to sit longer. See that? So I just did that, and it saved me an additional 10 minutes. It saved money because now, you didn't rinse all of it. What you did is you tested a little area, and I haven't even scrubbed it with the steel wool. Maybe I should have done that right there in that same spot, but I can always test a different spot, with the steel wool, just to see, if it makes any difference or not. But honestly, with the white distilled vinegar, it takes time. Give it at least an hour, 2 hours, 3, 4 hours. Especially considering the fact that it has never been cleaned for a very long time, thoroughly, and an initial cleaning to restore it back to store, factory settings. You want to give it I mean, if you could work on this shit, you know, the whole fucking day and apply a coat every fucking hour, that would be even better. Then you won't really have to do any scrubbing. Then you could really show off when family members come over and be like, look what I did to my shower. And I didn't really have to do any fucking work. And you won't be disappointed, in other words. You won't be disappointed at the end. Because a lot of people want to rush. Even in their videos, in their YouTube videos. They want to rush. They don't want to give this stuff time to sit on there. And there's other YouTube videos where people submerge items in white distilled vinegar just to get like all the calcium and stuff, all the buildup out of it. Like right now, I submerged my watch in full concentrated white distilled vinegar. And I can show you guys how it looks. It has a lot of calcium buildup, a bunch. And I have it right now. I just put it in there, like, you know, since the full duration of this video and a little bit longer, so 40 minutes plus. And I'm planning on taking it to the jewelry store tomorrow so they could install a new battery inside of it so I can use it. Because the battery went dead on me. But I figured, well, I'd rather clean it first for them to handle it, and so it won't be all disgusting and nasty. And that way when I put it back on, it'll be nice and clean as well. So white distilled vinegar, it's really good. So I'm gonna go grab that so I can show you guys. Okay, I'm back, and here's what I bought. White distilled vinegar, distilled white vinegar, and then the Dawn dish soap. And then what I did here, this is my watch, my wristwatch, and what I did is I grabbed a 16-ounce water bottle, and I cut it with scissors. I filled it with, no, I dropped the watch in here, and then I filled it with the white distilled vinegar. So, see, it's already getting cleaned up. But see, look at it. It's horrible. I'm just trying to be careful for it not to go on the toilet paper. But see all that right there? It's really corroded with calcium. And when I shower, like, I never take it off. I just leave it on there, and it gets super disgusting. All in here, I did a lot of work with it. When I was working at the Habit Burger Grill, I would wear it as well. Bam. Throwback. But I stopped working there, and I started working with the union, obviously. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, like even down here, there's even some red and white right there. And that's for me painting my car. This is a Armatron. I bought this at Kohl's for $85 or something like that. So I really liked it. I wish I could find this type of style right here on a digital watch. But this you know, it's like what I'm saying with this, and what a lot of the videos will tell you guys. You guys need to take time to watch this. Maybe you guys can watch this. Maybe you're watching this as you're cleaning your own shower. And I recommend that you just get started and watch a lot of YouTubes while you're waiting or whatever, or watch a movie. But this here, I can wash it. I can hit it with a steel wool and it will not get picked up. It just won't. Like this is going to require patience. And the great thing about it is that you don't have to do shit. You just leave it there. And believe me, give it 24 hours and tomorrow you could use any type of scrubber, you could use a toothbrush. That shit would just flake off for the big spots. And for the other little small spots, you can just, you know, wipe it out, like wipe it off. It would just wipe off. It's like water and oil. It creates a layer. It just, you know, it's like a natural layer. And it would just, eventually, it would just, you know, come off. So that's what this shit does, the white distilled vinegar. And what it really is the active ingredient in this, which is white distilled vinegar diluted with water to 5% acidity. So the acid is fully concentrated, but then they dilute it with water. So it could only be 5% acidity in here. So anyway, I'm really planning on giving this shit like another hour. So I know I'm not going to be recording for that long. And I'm not going to, my battery will probably run out before that another hour of recording, and my storage will probably get filled up. So just, you know, FYI, just letting you guys know, because I could do another another test, no problem, and show you guys. And I could do it like down here, like where, because up here on the top, we all know that the hard water spots don't really accumulate up there. It's always at the bottom where it's the worst. And on this spot, I'll show you guys one shot of, see, it's like even now, like I can still see the hard water spots there. I wiped this area right here. Right in here. So, you know, it's still there. The hard water spots are still there. So I have the steel wool. And I'm going to just try to hit that with this. Just in this little area. See, so you could either, you know, fucking scrub, or you can allow the chemical to do its thing. A little bit on the outside. Fuck. But even in here, you can see. See that? And this was the bad one. This one here with the little lip that was out. This one was the one with the happy face. And you guys can see already the huge difference it made. But like I said, it wasn't. I cleaned it before. It was just a calcium buildup from the soap scum. But see, you guys can see right there. There's still some water spots, you know, so that's going to happen. I mean, it's only been on for 50 minutes. If you really want effective results, you have to give it time. You have to be patient. Especially, like I said, if you haven't cleaned it for fucking years. Straight the fuck up. Oh, and then if you want to give this a shot with well, this has bleach, so I have to be careful because I'm wearing black pants. But steel wool and some powder. And then the white distilled vinegar. You guys hear that? Scrub, 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 scrub. And yeah, I would recommend, like, okay, you guys can see here, right? From here to here, like all this section, from here to here, fucking, like, use one thing of this. All over my pants. And don't be shy to fucking use this. I'm just trying to show you guys as I'm recording, and I'm fucking it all up for myself. So of course I'm getting fucking angry and frustrated. Fuck. Like, that shit could cost me a fucking user. Yeah, if it's really, really bad, this is what the fuck you have to do. And what you can also do is pour it directly in here, but mix it like if it was concrete, and then mix it into a peanut butter consistency. So it could be creamy. Basically, just do it until there's like no more powder and creating fumes. Well, it could still be, there could still be fumes with the gases, but talking about like dust particles. What a total fucking fail. Fuck. Whatever. So anyway, that looks good. It looks like some, almost like a cookie dough. Or like the stuff that's in cookies. Or the frosting. Oh shit. This shit got all over my pants. Oh, and I forgot I'm fucking sitting on it. Oh wait, but there's no bleach on that. It's only on here. Anyways. And obviously you don't want to use a little fucking piece of shit like this. You want to use the whole fucking scrub. Okay, so, and the great thing about this is that the wet stuff, the dampness, we know that's not from the Ajax with bleach. That shiny shit, that is from the white distilled vinegar. So, we know they're still active, wet, moistened vinegar, and it's acting like a carrier to really apply that layer. Okay, now let's give it another test and observe it instead of, like I said, rinsing the whole fucking thing down. Because believe me, I've done it where I spent a lot of money and then I got so impatient I wanted to rinse it down just to see. But that's extra solution you have to add to fill that area. So just FYI, you know? Because a lot of people, they get impatient, and I don't want you guys to learn the hard way. Alright, so anyway, now that we cleared that out the way, let me show you guys. What should I be using here? I still see some hard water spots though, but I'm not certain if they are from the inside or the outside of this, but I'm thinking they're from the inside. But either way, it looks way fucking better. And some chemicals out there, they'll tell you to like leave it on there. Then when it dries up, to wipe it off. You know, so this is still wet. You'll know that if it's dry if you go like this or something with your finger and powder comes down. So anyway, yeah, it's really just allowing that white distilled vinegar to have contact for a long time on the glass, or else, like I said, you're going to be very disappointed. You're going to feel like you wasted your time. But the white distilled vinegar, if you leave anything immersed for a long time, like your shower head door, your shower head, if it has a lot of calcium, pour it, dip it in a bucket or something with a lot of the white distilled vinegar solution in it, and you'll see what I'm fucking talking about. So, you know what the fuck I mean? So, yeah, give that shit a fucking shot, Give that shit a fucking try. So, I'm going to reactivate it just using 100% white distilled vinegar. Okay, that's good. Just so it won't dry up. Like I said, the soap and shit is just acting like it's just acting as a carrier. Like this fucking chrome shit, it's already clean. Because I clean it all the time. It's not even bad. And right now, I'll like wipe it down and I'll show you guys. Where is it at? It's all the way down there. Okay, I think you guys can see that. More toilet paper. That's why I hate using toilet paper. Well, especially for this. For cleaning stuff. And I'm just hitting this with the toilet paper. And I haven't even done it with the steel wool yet. See that? And this here, in this section, I just didn't, like, you really have to dry it to really see the end results. See that? It's still wet, like in this area. I didn't really wipe it all the way. You guys can see the phone right there. So obviously that in this area hasn't really been, messed with. But, I have the steel wool, and if you want, you can still go over that with the steel wool and, give it a scrub, good scrub. See, like right here, I think if I hit that with like half with the toilet paper, like just on one half, you guys will see the difference. See, there's a bunch of like little spots. So it needs to be scrubbed. But yeah, this one, it looks horrible. I think it needs more scrubbing. That, or there's some active bacteria in there, and it needs to get pulled out with 100% Clorox. So just pour some Clorox on there, 100% Clorox, and then leave it there for 24 hours. Spray it really good, and continue spraying if you want. That way, you'll be more certain of it getting really, really clean. But anyway, yeah, from this point on, it's very straightforward, like I mentioned. So that's all I'm going to record. I guess I can make it part 1 for just doing this shit, and then I can clean it all up nice and clean, and I'll show you guys a video tomorrow, because I still want to leave that white distilled vinegar around the sink, and then really like buff it out, make it look really nice. So I could come back tomorrow and show you guys what it looks like and how it's fucking done. And this shit's gonna look fucking brand new. Guaranteed. Because no one's fucking around. Right? No one's fucking around. You didn't just